Pope John Paul II is without a doubt one of the most famous popes in the Catholic Church's history. This is mostly because he was known as the Universal Pope. He would use air travel and mass media to spread his messages of love, peace, and tolerance. It wasn't uncommon to see Pope John Paul II arrive at a foreign land and kiss the ground. During his time as Pope, he redefined the papacy. His promotion of tolerance continues to change the world today. Pope John Paul II was the only pope to ever publicly embrace and accept other religions. Because of his actions, such as World Day of Prayer, Catholic masses today no longer pray for the conversion of non-Christians, and the Catholic communities today are generally more accepting of other faiths than they were before Pope John Paul II. Pope John Paul II is also greatly remembered for his actions against violence. Being a Polish pope in the middle of the Cold War was already a political statement. Pope John Paul II played an extremely important role in bringing down communism in Eastern Europe. He also spoke out against the war in Iraq and tried to persuade the US and Britain to hold back from military action. He inspires people today to live peaceful and loving lives. His embracing of the youth was another aspect of Pope John Paul II that made him even more popular. His messages of tolerance appealed to the younger generations. He also established World Youth Day, a day where the youth from all over the world came together in joy and peace. It is no wonder why youth-established Catholic programs skyrocketed during his times, and even continue today. The younger generations of Catholics today proudly embrace their religion thanks to Pope John Paul II, and through his legacy, they too have spread the values of peace, acceptance, and love. For millions of Catholics, Pope John Paul II is still a father figure. Few popes of any century have had such an impact, either on the Church or on the times in which they have lived. The best explanation of Pope John Paul II's legacy is summed up by Father Thomas Rees, a well-known Catholic priest. He says, quote, "There is no one like Pope John Paul II. We would have to clone him, and the Church is against cloning."